Hey guys!
Good morning from
Shangri-La
Borneo,
Tanjung Aru.
Kota Kinabalu. We actually climbed Mount Kinabalu, which is the highest peak and highest mountain in both Malaysia and Borneo. And we actually did it for our 3rd year wedding anniversary.
And it is 4,095 meters high. And it was an absolutely grueling experience.
Coming down because it was raining the entire day.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you want to watch our experience on that, you can click over here. But this is our stay after the climb. So muscles are aching, legs are sore, but this is our beautiful, beautiful room with a stunning view. So let's take you around. So over here, there's like a little lounge area, and these are our certificates for reaching the peak. It's actually quite beautiful. Here we've got some water, and they actually brought us a little surprise, which is so sweet of them for our anniversary. So we've got like flowers here, tiny bouquet. So pretty. And then a box of chocolates, I think. And then here there's a large screen TV, little dining workplace area. And then over here, it's like the beautiful view. So we are staying in the sea view room on the Kinabalu wing. So this resort is actually quite huge. There's both the Kinabalu wing as well as the Tanjung View wing. This is the Kinabalu side, and this is the sea view. You've got like a little table here where you can enjoy the view, drink some coffee. And over here, you can actually see some of the facilities. So that is actually the jetty. There is something called the Star Marina here, where you can actually just take the jetty right from the resort to like the Tunku Abdul Rahman Park Islands. We've done that quite a few times because this isn't our first time to Sabah, so I don't think we'll be doing that this time because it's against it. Kidding. Because our muscles are all sore. But yeah, here you can see the fish pond as well. And then that side, you can see like a futsal court, and I think there's also a volleyball court. And then the breakfast side and the spa is on the left, which you can't see from here. But it's quite nice because over here, I think it's a little quieter, whereas the other side, it's nearer to more of the main facilities like the swimming pool, the infinity pool, and the water sports area. So you can actually see in the far distance there. Not sure if you can see it, but there's actually some boats. You can do parasailing, there's one right there. You can also rent kayaks, yeah, that's the kayak right there. And paddle boarding as well. So pretty nice actually, because you can just do everything from the resort itself. Good morning! So there's like a buffet breakfast over here, which is quite nice if you see over there. They're just finishing up now. We came down quite late because we actually slept in till quite late, and then we're just sorting our clothes. But anyway, so we've got just a bunch of different types of food. So there's like Asian food, soup, there's an omelette station outside, and there's porridge. And later we're going to go out to explore like the different facilities of the resort. It's actually beautiful weather today, so quite exciting. So we just finished breakfast and we're just walking along the seafront. Over here, there is actually a private beach area that's just open to hotel guests, so you can just lounge here and even go for a little swim. And then over there is the sunset bar. And apparently it's one of the best places to just enjoy the sunset from the hotel, because sunset happens around that area. And Tanjung Aru, which is like the area specifically in Kota Kinabalu, which is the city of Sabah, actually has one of the best sunsets in like the whole of Malaysia, I think. Let's go check it out. Oh man, every step is a struggle. I feel like my calves are like rock hard. It's closed, it's not open yet, so we can't really go all the way. So we're currently just taking a nice walk just by the ocean, and we're actually staying in Tanjung Aru Shangri-La, which is one of the beachside resorts. But over there, you can actually see Tanjung Aru Beach. So that stretch over there is actually the public beach. It's quite a long stretch. And this point is actually one of the best places. Whoa, sorry.
My legs are still shaky from the height. And she nearly fell over the rails.
Anyway, as I was saying, so Tanjung Aru is actually one of the best places to catch the sunset. Unfortunately, it was raining like the past few evenings, so we couldn't see it this time, but we've been here quite a few times, and it's usually like one of the most like magical places to watch the sunset. So now we're just gonna head over that side. Oh, actually, and let me tell you a little bit about the islands. So if you're here, especially for the first time in Kota Kinabalu and you're looking for like a quick island getaway, just from Kota Kinabalu, you can actually take a speedboat or like a boat tour, or you can even just get one straight from the hotel. Usually it takes about like 15 to 20 minutes to get to some of the islands, and the entire park is actually called the Tunku Abdul Rahman Marine Park. And it's one of the richest places for like marine biodiversity and wildlife. And the park is actually made up of a few islands, including Gaya Island, Manukan Island, Mamutik Island, which is the smallest one, and Sapi Island. This time, I don't think we are going to visit the islands. We've been there a few times, and the waters are actually really beautiful, and there's a lot of wildlife.
It's very sunny out today. We decided to get a nice cold coconut that's chilled, and it's so sweet, extremely sweet. Yeah, just sitting here, relaxing and watching the waves just crashing against the shore.
So we're heading to the spa now. It's called Chi, which is like peace. Yeah, Melvin's treated me to a spa, which is so luxurious. Very thankful.
So I just finished my spa. Some parts were actually quite painful because of my sore muscles, but overall it was like such a wonderful experience. Really thankful that I could experience that. And it's actually raining outside now, so I could hear the rain, and it was like aromatherapy as well. So it was very relaxing.
So we initially wanted to go and have dinner in Kota Kinabalu city centre just because it's known for having a wide variety of seafood, because obviously it's near to the coast of East Malaysia and there's a wide variety of seafood there. But however, on the day itself, it was just raining really heavily. It was just pouring and pouring the entire day, so we couldn't really go out. And we found out actually that there was a nice restaurant called Shang Palace right in the hotel itself.
There are actually a few restaurants in the resort itself, but Shang Palace is the Chinese restaurant. And interestingly, it's actually one of the first restaurants we had during our wedding, like after our wedding. And yeah, it was quite like a full circle moment. But it was really nice because they had things like Peking duck, they even had like the Singapore chili crab, different fish, and the service was really nice as well. So it's so convenient that it's right inside the resort.
And the cool thing is they also have these fish tanks outside with all the different fish in there. So it's all fresh fish that they steam for you or cook for you on the spot.
And now just the little things that we liked about the resort. Firstly, the service was really good. So we actually met the manager who was there when we had dinner in the Shang Palace, which is the Chinese restaurant. I mean, we're just like ordinary people, nothing special, but he came to speak to us and we talked about our trip and our hike up Mount Kinabalu, which was really nice. And the next day we met him again for breakfast, and he was really just like really kind. And I think the way they treated people were really nice, and it's always like really sort of refreshing to see. And secondly, because it was our anniversary, there was like little decoration and they gave us like a free chocolate cake thing.
I think it's a chocolate heart with tiny little chocolates in it and a handwritten note as well.
Yeah,
and I thought that was quite nice and
quite sweet. Yeah. And then the third thing, which I found really surprising but really refreshing again, was so initially we were just checking out the water sports, but physically we couldn't do it because our muscles were so sore. But because you could actually go out to the different islands as well as do different water sports like paddleboarding, kayaking from the resort itself. And it is slightly more expensive compared to going to the main jetty in Kota Kinabalu, but obviously it's much more convenient. But the interesting thing was, because it was raining so heavily the previous day, the personnel actually just like honestly told us that it wasn't actually that worth it going out because the water clarity wasn't great, which is like quite rare because I think most places they would encourage you to go anyway because obviously it's profitable for the business, but they were just so honest, which
they were like, hey,
really nice.
These are the options that we have, but honestly if I were you I probably wouldn't go out just because the clarity wouldn't be great. So we found that really refreshing and found that to be very honest.
Yeah, but of course, like if the weather is great, it is a very convenient option to do it from the resort itself. So overall, do you think it was worth it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was great.
Yeah, I think it was really worth it and like a pleasant It was a really wonderful stay, so we would recommend. If you're heading towards Borneo and you're interested to hike Mount Kinabalu, check out this video here. And do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because the next video, we are going to be exploring something completely different. So we're going to a local, authentic village inside Borneo. So see you in the next adventure.
Bye.